position after a punt. On average, they're on the 17-yard line.
Spires, yeah, he's doing a great job for us. You know, I really felt like he could be a weapon, and again, after 3 games, he's been as advertised. He's done an awesome job. Another developmental guy. That's why we recruited him. You know, he came to camp. He was a quarterback, a shortstop, and he wasn't a punter. He just was the guy that went out there and punted it. He was a quarterback and a shortstop and a basketball player, just a well-rounded athlete. But you know, when he came to camp, I was like, you know, this guy's got a real shot here. He didn't have any coaching, no training. You know, he wasn't a guy that just, you know, punted all the time. And so you know, he redshirted last year and really worked on his craft. I mean, he has really worked really hard to become a punter and to become a technical guy. And I'm just really proud of him, man, because he's got a great mindset that you love to see in one of your specialists. And you know, his confidence is really high right now, as it should be, because he's had a lot of success. But it's definitely something that's important, because that's hidden yardage. I mean, you know, your defense feels good about getting a stop, but now all of a sudden you run your offense out there and you're on the inside the 5-yard line because the guy's just launched 160 yards. That's like a turnover almost. So he's a weapon, and he's just gonna get better. I mean, he's just gotta keep growing, keep improving, stay consistent. Again, you know, 3 games don't make a career. You know, just stay focused on what you're doing, and I think. But when it's all said and done, I think he could be, you know, one of the best we've had here.
How much does it help to have his dad here to help him with his technique?
It's been great, you know. Oh, he's a lot better punter than his dad. We remind Bill that every day. But I think it's been great, you know. You know, Bill don't mess with him too much. You know, he'll correct him some here and there, but Bill does a great job for us. He's been one of the great additions that we've had through the Tiger Trust program, and you know, he's been with us now. This is his 2nd year, and you know, just very experienced and a winner. You know, he's a winner. And I know it's been pretty neat for him to see Will, you know, grow and mature. I gave him a little high five the other night on the sideline. So how about that boy of yours right there? So it's pretty neat. Pretty neat.
Can you speak to the job Streeter's done since he's been here, some of the finer points of playing quarterback, mechanics, and footwork, and all that?
Yeah, Streeter does a phenomenal job for us. You know, he is. I knew I was going to hire Streeter. It was just a matter of when. I knew I was going to hire Streeter 7 years ago. Just a matter of the right timing, and I've always stayed in contact with him. And you know, he did a great job. He was in the 1AA ranks for quite a while there up at Liberty and then Richmond, and just always did an awesome job. But I had a chance to work. He was a GA when I first came here, so I had a chance to get to know him a little bit. And just, you know, he's got a great family. You know, his wife Ashley's awesome. She's a Clemson grad as well. But Street is he's just a perfect fit. You know, between, you know, Tony and Jeff, Street was just a great fit, and he is a very good quarterback coach. He's a great coordinator. He's also our recruiting coordinator. Does an awesome job with that, and really kind of, you know, being that liaison between the coaches and our all the stuff we got going on in recruiting. But he's a very good technical coach, and he's got a great demeanor. That's the other thing I like about Street. You know, he's steady. He's a very poised guy. A great demeanor for those guys, and how he handles them. He's tough. He's demanding, but he really does a good job with his approach with these guys, and just how he handles them day in and day out. But works really hard as far as his preparation week in and week out, and attention to details with those guys. So he's been a great addition to our staff, and we've won a bunch of games since he got here, and you know, he's done an awesome job in developing those guys. I mean, he did a great job with Deshaun. You know, Deshaun obviously 2 national championship appearances in a row, was a great player, but Streeter really did a great job with Deshaun. A really good job week in and week out, and that's just kind of rubbed off onto Kelly, and the same thing with those other guys. I'm proud of Brandon. He's been outstanding.
Dabo, with all the elite speed and athletes you guys have continually bring in, why do you feel you maybe haven't been more dynamic in the punt and kick returning game, as far as maybe going back to the C.J. Stillers, the Fords, some of those other guys that took it to the house regularly?
Well, we don't get as many opportunities in the kick return game as we used to. So that's one reason. You know, moved the kick up from back in those days, so you don't get as many return opportunities. A lot of times it's kicked in the end zone, and then we try not to give up a lot of points. So we don't get quite as many opportunities, but we've had some big ones. We've had some big ones at critical times. You know, Artavis Scott, I think, was a pretty good returner, and you know, did a nice job for us. You know, probably the difference in the Louisville game last year. Adam Humphreys took one to the house against Louisville. That was definitely the difference in that game. The kick return by Fuller in the Alabama game at the highest of the brightest of lights. That was huge, the field position that he created. And we had another big one in the game earlier that we got a block in the back that had nothing to do with the play. So, you know, I think we've improved. I think we've gotten better in those areas. And took one to the house last year with Ray. You know, we dropped it on the goal line. So I think we're heading in the right direction. And hopefully we can, you know, get back to, you know, popping a few more of those a little bit more regular along the way.
Anybody got anything else? Thank you, Coach.
Okay, thank you all.